Today we will learn how to do subtraction of numbers with borrowing, right? So this is basically a topic for primary 1 and primary 2. Before I'm going to teach you this topic, let's revise some subtraction facts. The very first subtraction fact is when we subtract 0 from any number, the result is same as the number, which means that if I'm going to subtract 0 from any number, let's say 7. So I'm subtracting 0 from 7. So the answer will be same. Let's take another example. Let it be 9. So if I'm going to subtract 0 from 9, so the answer will be 9. So this is a very first subtraction fact, right? So the second subtraction fact is when we subtract number from itself, the answer is always 0, which means that if I'm writing number is 5 and I'm going to subtract 5 from 5, the answer will be 0. Let's say 7. 7 minus 7 is 0. 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. And so on. Any number, right? Any number is given. And the same number we are going to subtract. The answer will be 0 always. And the third, which is very important and very important fact is we cannot subtract the bigger number from the smaller number. Let's say 5. 5 is a bigger number and the 2 is smaller number. We can easily subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. Like if I'm opening my 5 fingers and we are easily subtract 2 from 5, the answer will be 3. And however, if I take 2 minus 5, like the same example, but in the reverse form, right? So 2 minus 5, 2 is a smaller number. 5 is the bigger number. We cannot subtract. This is not possible. We cannot subtract 2. We can subtract 2 from 5, but we cannot subtract 5 from 2. If there are only 2 fingers, can you subtract 5 from 2? No. A big no for this. So we cannot subtract a bigger number from the smaller number. And one thing more. The next is there are a number of ways to do subtraction, right? So the next is subtraction on number line. This is one of the example, one of the method to do subtraction. See, this is 27 and 5, right? So here also we can easily subtract the smaller number from the bigger numbers. Let's say 27 on the number line. Where is it? 27 here. If you're standing on 27 and you're going back by 5, right? You're taking you're doing the reverse counting, right? It is called reverse counting. What we called it? What do we call it? Reverse counting. So if you're standing on 27, you are going to take 5 steps. 1 step back, 2 step back, 3 step back, 4 step back, and 5 step back. So the answer is 22. This subtraction you can easily do on your fingers also. Let's say if there is 27 number, 27 minus 5. You are going to subtract 5, right? So take out the 5 fingers and you have to go back 5 from 27, right? So 27 is a number, 26, 25, 24, 23, and the 22. So the answer will be 22. So this subtraction, you can do it on your fingers also. Now, the next is breaking up of tens. How can we break this equation? So this is 30 and this is 10. In my previous sessions also, I have discussed that how to break any 2-digit number, right? If I say 35, so this is on 5 is on 1's place and the 3 is on 10's place. We can easily say that there are 3 10s and 5 1s on 35. In the same way, we will do 30 minus 10. 30 minus 10 means there are 33 tens. 3 tens means this is a block of 10. This one is a block of 10. This one is also a block of 10. So there are how many tens? 10 blocks, 3 10 blocks, right? So I'm going to subtract 1 10 blocks from the 30. If I'm going to cut it 1 10, so how many tens are left? 2. So that means 20 is the answer. Now we will do the topic subtraction with borrowing, right? When you need anything, you will borrow from another one, right? So In the same way, when there are 2-digit number, 3-digit number, 4-digit numbers, if the number which we are going to subtract is bigger from the upper number, we can easily borrow from the next unit, right? So if I say there is a ones place and a tens place, so there is a tens place, this is a tens place, and this is a ones place, and here is 86 as a number. This is a 2-digit number, as you can see. So this is 8 here, 8 and 6. That means in 86, 8 tens and 6 ones, right? How can you say that? This is 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There are 8 tens. 110, 210, 310, 410, 510, 610, 710 and 8 tens. There are total 8 tens, right? And how many ones are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means 6 blocks, right? So we are going to subtract 38 from 86, right? So here, one thing good, you have to subtract when the 2-digit numbers and the 3-digit numbers are there, always subtract from the ones place, right? This is a ones place, always start from here. So this 8 is bigger from 6. We cannot subtract 8 from 6. So that means if you have less things, you will borrow from another one. So here the 6 will go to this 8. Please give 110 to me. Please give me 110 to me. So 8 has already 8 tens, right? So this 8 is ready to give 110 to 6. If this 8 will give 110 to 6, it will become 16. How it will become 16, right? 10 plus 6 is 16. And this 8 will become 7. 1 less, right? So that means if this 10 will go to this 6, how many tens are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 tens are left. So here we will write 7. So we can easily subtract 8 from 16, right? So 16 is there and you have to step back by 8, right? 8, open your 8 fingers and start back counting from 16. This is 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9 and 8. The last one is 8. So the answer is 16 minus 8 is 8. So here is 7 and 3. We can easily subtract 3 from 7. So 7 fingers are there and we have to subtract 3. 1, 2 and 3. How many are left? 4. So this is a way of doing subtraction with borrowing. Hope you like the video. Thank you so much.